Well, good evening, football fans. This is a Thursday night edition of Haughton High School football here at Prescott Field at Harlan Stadium. Tonight's matchup is the Benton Tigers and your Haughton Buccaneers. Look at real quick at Benton, 1-4 overall on the year. They're 0-3 in district. Haughton is 1-4, 1-3 in district. Last week, Benton went down to Leesville and got their first victory of the year. They defeated the Wampus Cats 42-35. And for the Buccaneers, they went down to Turpin Stadium on the campus of Northwestern and lost a pretty good game, but lost to Natchitoches Central by 10 points, 32-42. Head coach for Benton is Stephen Dennis. This is his first year at Benton. Came over from Huntington. And for Haughton, Matthew Sewell in his second year with an overall record of 4-11. We're going to take our first break, and when we come back, we'll look at some stats for both of these teams. But right now, we're going to take a break. You're watching Haughton Football Association. We'll return after these messages.
Waffle House. Good food fast. From breakfast to dinner, we have you covered. Did you know that FEMA uses Waffle House statistics to determine the extent of damage from a natural disaster? Just one way we are dedicated to serving you. We are currently serving you good food fast in Northwest Louisiana and East Texas with 12 locations. All of our locations are now hiring, so please apply. Online ordering is available at all locations also. Check your local store for hours of operations. Waffle House, good food fast.
At Henson's Carpet One Floor and Home, we want you to be sure that the floor we've created together is as beautiful as the one in your dreams. If not, we'll replace it for free. That's what we call the Beautiful Guarantee. And we offer an easy-to-understand warranty that gives you a level of protection that is tailored to you.
So come see us today at Henson's.
Welcome back to Prescott Field. Let's take a look at some stats last week for Haughton as they traveled down to Natchitoches Central. Taylor Weathersby was 22 of 31 for 403 yards through the air. He had 4 touchdowns and 1 interception. Leading the way rushing was Brandon Craig, 20 rushes for 76 yards and a touchdown. And again, Ethan Johnson receiving had another fabulous Friday night. He had 13 receptions for 184 yards. On the year, Weathersby is completing 58% of his passes. He's 76 of 132 attempts with 14 TDs, only 6 interceptions, and he has thrown for 1,284 yards. Leading the way rushing, of course, is Brandon Craig. He has 82 rushes for 530 yards, averages 6.4 yards a carry with 6 touchdowns. And then Weathersby comes in behind him with 29 rushing attempts, 165 yards on the ground, 5.6 yards per carry, and 2 touchdowns. Receiving-wise, one of the best receivers in the state you will see here tonight is number 16, Ethan Johnson. He has 53 receptions for 843 yards through the first 5 games, a 15.9 yard per catch, 8 touchdowns. So that's who you want to look for on your screen is going to be Ethan Johnson in that wide receiver spot. Looking at Benton, the rushing attack is going to be led by Greg Chambers. He has 65 rushes for 318 yards, 4.9 average with 8 touchdowns. And then quarterback Malachi Ziegler, 33 carries, 245 yards for 7.4 yards a carry, 4 touchdowns. And then you kind of get down to those that just get a few carries, maybe a game. Jackson Johnson has 23 carries for 80 yards. Passing-wise, Ziegler has completed 86 of 149 attempts. He's thrown 5 interceptions, but has 11 touchdowns and has amassed 1,387 yards through the air for the Tigers. Receiving, led by Case Austin. He has 16 receptions for 528 yards, a 33-yard average per catch for 5 touchdowns. His long is 71 yards. And then Ryden McCormack has 19 catches for 276 yards and 2 touchdowns. And then Greg Chambers out of the backfield, 15 catches for 138 yards. So there's some of the stats. So to bring you up to speed on this game, both of these teams, let's see, last year when they met last year, of course, Benton won 35-34. It was the only win for the Tigers last year. But both of these teams have had some high-scoring games. In 2022, Benton won 78-71, and then in 2023, Benton won 62-41. So there's going to be some high, or a lot of points. I was talking to a guy in the press box who said this is either going to be in the 60s for both teams, or it's going to be a 10-0 shutout. Now we've got the national anthem. That was the national anthem being brought to you by the Buccaneer Big Red Band. As Benton has already taken the field, we're waiting for Haughton to take the field. While we're waiting for them, we're going to take a break number 2. Cody, if you can hear me in the production booth, you're watching a Haughton football production. We'll be back after this break.
Come on in. I've got your paperwork ready. Just sign right here.
Oh, wow. It's a lot higher than I expected.
It's a great deal, and we've got your monthly payments right where you want them.
Don't be fooled by what's behind the curtain. Before you buy your next auto, check with Carter.
Check with Carter. Check with Carter. Thank you so much. I'm so excited about my new car.
You don't have to thank me. You've had the power all along.
Remember, before you buy your next auto, check with Carter.
In today's digital age, your website is the first impression you make. At No Limit Web Design, we specialize in responsive, mobile-friendly websites tailored to your business needs. From local SEO to social media marketing, we help you stand out. Need a custom design? We'll build it. Need more traffic? Our SEO strategies put you in front of customers. Call No Limit Web Design today at 318-615-9433.
Welcome back to Prescott Field at Harlan Stadium as the Buccaneers have taken the field with their traditional red and white smoke as the haze kind of looms over the south end zone. The Buccaneers will be in all red uniforms with white numbers, red helmets with the silver H, Benton, and the away white uniforms, white bottoms, white tops, numbers in purple, and then the purple helmets with the gold B on the side. As we're waiting for the coin toss, the captains for Haughton is going to be number 50, Cash Miles, number 14, Carter Couillon, number 42, Brady Donahoe, and I believe that is number 19 on the far right, Garrett Patton. Looks like he is still on the injured list. For Benton, it's going to be number 3, Malachi Ziegler, number 20, Beckett Moore, and number 86, Peyton Jones, the 3 team captains for Benton.
The series all time, 1912. The last season, the Tigers and the Hawks Buccaneers squared off in the 6 annual battle. In 2020, the Tigers hijacked.
Just trying to look through some notes here. Like I said, Stephen Dennis, this is his first year at Benton. He came over from Huntington High School, who was also in the district, and they beat the Buccaneers here 2 weeks ago. But Benton, they lost at home against Northwood, 49-16, back on September 5th. And on the 12th, they lost to Airline at home, 50-18. And then they traveled to Huntington. Huntington won that one, 59-57. And then they went down to Lee Hedges in Shreveport to play Captain Shreve, lost that one 59-48. And then, like I said, last week they were a winner at Leesville, 42-35. So it looks like their offense has been finding some traction in the past few games, which is usually a good sign if you're a head coach, because offense makes your defense go and your defense makes your offense go. We're waiting on the coin flip right at midfield. Benton has won the toss and elected to receive. So the Bucks will get the ball the second half. As the team captains now shake hands at midfield, and we'll be ready just about here for kickoff in about a little over a minute. We'll try to get you some scores throughout the night. Kind of a lot of schools around the area on fall break. So I know we're not the only school playing Thursday night here. Let's see, Glenbrook is playing at Arcadia. The big game in District 1-5A is Airline travels down to Parkway. Loyola travels to Bossier. Huntington will play the Yellow Jackets. North Caddo at Union Parish. Northwood Shreveport at BTW. So there'll be plenty of scores to get you at halftime. Well, Connor Beneke has the ball teed up, and back deep for the Tigers is number 0, Cam Smith. He is the deepest. The other guy is Owen Patterson. We're just waiting on the white hat to give them the okay to kick it off. And, of course, Haughton will do their traditional kind of fake the onside and then go back to the traditional kickoff formation, or they may try the onside. We will find out. And the white hat in the south end zone has given them the okay. And it's going to be a short pooch kick. It's going to hit at about the 30, take one hop, and picked up and ran out of bounds
Smith on the return.
by Smith. He's going to get up to about the 32, 33-yard line, and that's where the Tigers will take over. Well, I'd like to welcome everybody along watching on YouTube or Facebook. This is a Haughton Football Association. I'm Jay Nitz, Cody Temple in handling the video production. Glad you could have joined us for this Thursday night action in District 15A. Malachi Ziegler, number 3, is your quarterback. His running back is going to be 44, Treshawn Fields. He's got 3 receivers. Ziegler does that inside shuttle pass, completes it. Should have been a hold on that far side, but it was not. It was completed to Chambers. About a 26-yard gain on Chambers. As they get it all the way down to the 45. First down and 10 for the Tigers. Ziegler takes a handoff. He's looking downfield for the big play. He has a receiver open and caught down at the 9-yard line. Completed to Case Austin. But I think they're going to say it was incomplete. He did not maintain the catch through the when he hit the turf. So it'll bring up second down and 10. Running back to the left of Ziegler is Chambers now. 3 receivers to the near side. Fakes it to Chambers, completes it out into the flat. And it's completed to number 12. That's McCormick. A gain of 6 on that. So already here in the game, early in the first quarter, Ziegler is 2 of 3 in the passing category for 32 yards. It'll be third down and a long 4 for Benton. Linebacker Jameson Voigt creeping up to the line, acting like there's going to be some pressure, and then backs off, but now he's back up to the line. Hands it to Chambers, and he's going to be right at the first down sticks. I think he's going to be about a yard short, a gain of 3.
First down brings up 4th and 1 for Benton at the Buccaneer 36-yard.
They're spotted at the 36, 10-22 and counting down here in the first quarter. It'll be 4th and 1. It looks like the Tigers are going to go for it. Chambers is the running back. And Ziegler looking, changing plays at the line of scrimmage. He has 3 seconds. They're not going to get this off, and they're going to have to take a timeout. We will do the same. We'll take a 30-second timeout. This is Haughton Football Association. We'll be back after this break. It'll be 4th down and 1 once the teams break the huddle. The one thing that the Buccaneers do not have a whole lot of is size. The biggest guy they have on the actually playing nose tackle, I believe, is Chris Crawford on the nose tackle. Ziegler in shotgun, man in motion. He's going to hand it to Chambers, looking for a hole. He's going to have enough for a first down as he gets around the corner and down to about the 23. Actually, we're going to say he's out at the 23. So a 13-yard gain by Chambers.
Spotted on the 23-yard line of ball.
The second first down of the series for Benton. Two receivers to the top of the screen, one tight here at the bottom. Ziegler looking to his right. Now he's going to be flush, and he's going to go down back at the 30-yard line, a loss of about 7 yards. That'll bring up second down and 17. Nice coverage there by the Buccaneer defense. And Ziegler could not find anybody to throw to. And finally, his protection broke down. Two receivers to the top of the screen. Man in motion is Raymond. Going to hand it to Chambers, trying to find something up the middle. And he's going to pick up about 5 yards on that. They'll bring up third down and 12. 3 carries for Chambers already, and he has 21 yards rushing. Bear with us, we're having to switch out a camera already. Our action cam has gone on the injured reserve, the injured list. So it'll be third down and about a long 12 for Benton as the ball is placed at the 26-yard line. Ziegler drives back, got some pressure in his face. That's Voigt, and he's going to go down. A nice sack by Voigt. A loss of about 12 yards. So we'll bring up fourth down and long. So Voigt came right through the middle untouched. Fourth down and a country mile for Benton, and they're going to go for it. Nope. Ziegler's going to pooch kick. It's going to hit at the 5, bounce up, and go into the end zone. So kind of something that the Buccaneers have done also in the past. And now the Buccaneers will get the ball on the 20-yard line for their first possession. Weathersby will be in at quarterback. As someone had initiated that siren on the Buccaneers sidelines. Usually it's done on a turnover. Weathersby is number 9. Brandon Craig is number 8. Craig is the running back to his left. Bunch formation of receivers on the top side. Now Craig goes out in motion. Quick throw out to Craig, looking for something. He's going to be pushed out of bounds right around the 23. Let's see where they officially spotted. Yep, a 3-yard gain. I would imagine Ethan Johnson is going to be attracting a lot of those defensive backs in this game. One of the top receivers in the state yardage-wise. Craig gets the handoff shifty up the middle, and he falls forward for about a gain of 1 yard to bring up third and 5. And now we have 4 receivers set for Weathersby. Third down and 5. They got to get to the 30-yard line. Weathersby drops back, some pressure, completes it out in the flat. He's got plenty of room. That's Kuvion.
For a first down from here, when you spot the 35-yard line, that's it.
Let's see where they spotted at the 35. So a 10-yard gain there for a first down. And the Buccaneers quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Hands it to Craig, looking for something up that middle, lowers his shoulder. He gets 5 yards on that carry.
Pushes the middle of
The
that
second
net.
carry
That's for 5 yards.
of the game, 6 yards
40.
on the ground for him so far. Ball spotted right on the 40-yard line. They're going to have trip receivers to the top of the screen, and one of those is Ethan Johnson, the inside. And delayed handoff to Craig, and he's going to lose a yard. That slow developing play.
Third down, now 36.
Bring up third down and 6 for the Buccaneers. Four receivers set for Haughton. DeCarlos Johns is at the top of your screen. Ethan Johnson at the bottom. Kuvion and Corcoran are also at the bottom. Corcoran being the inside receiver. Weathersby drops back, being pressured. Now he's going to fumble the ball as it comes out. Here comes a flag. It's going to be picked up. And let's see if they say he gets in. I think he's going to be short. Well, we got to. Nope, there's the signal for touchdown, but we need to see what the flag is first. Apparently, they are waving the flag off now. So the referee dropped the flag. He saw something, but apparently decided it was not, and so that's going to be how Benton gets on the board first. At the 5:06 mark. About a 35-yard fumble return. Petro in to kick the extra point. And plenty of distance and height, and it is good. So at the 5:06 mark is Benton 7, Haughton 0, courtesy of the turnover. It looked like Weathersby was trying to scramble and find some room and was carrying that ball like a loaf of bread and just came out of his hand. And he was not able to try to recover it because he was in the process of being tackled when he fumbled it. So at the 5:06 mark, Benton gets on the board first with a defensive touchdown. Petro will tee it up at the 40, back deep. For Haughton is going to be Brandon Craig. And I believe that is Hargrove to the near side. Both of them standing about the 5-yard line. Petro advances. Line drive kick. Be taken by Hargrove right at the 5. He's at the 15. Cuts it up midfield. 20. Now trying to get around the corner. 25, 30. Here comes a flag from the back as he gets it out to about the 47-yard line, but I think this is going to come back. That's in the area of either blocking the back or holding.
There's a flag on the play.
Helmet to helmet. Or if it's two helmets hitting, then it should be a double penalty. That's my opinion. So that'll be the first penalty of the game. We'll call it a 10-yard penalty against Haughton. That'll back them up to about the 12-yard line. 3 receivers for Haughton. High snap. Fakes it to Craig on the end around. It was Craig on the end around. He gains about 8 yards on that. Bring up second down and a long 2, maybe 3 yards to go. Ball is spotted right at the 20-yard line. Looking for room. Let's see if we can get a number. That was Peyton Harris in there at running back. No gain. Yeah, they give him a 1-yard gain, so it'll be third and a long 1. Craig was out wide, and Harris was a running back to the left of Weathersby. Now they'll go to the I formation. Weathersby will go under center. Craig right up the middle, and he's going to be right at the first down sticks, depending on the spot. Yep, the far official is saying first down, so we'll give him a 1-yard carry, which is he needed 2 3/4 of a foot. 3:29 remaining here in the first quarter. Weathersby with that hard clap now. They look to the sideline for an audible. Johns and Corcoran are your receivers at the top of the screen. Hand off to Craig over the left side. A little quick hole. And he will get about 6 yards on that. Actually, it'll be 5 yards. It'll be second down and 5. Craig already has 6 carries for 19 yards. A little over 3 yards per carry on his average. High snap. Craig again over the left side, waiting on his blockers. Lowers his shoulder, gets about 2 yards, maybe 3. Nope, they're going to say 2-yard gain, so it'll be third down and 3. 2:24 and counting down here in the first quarter. 3 receivers. Lackey is at H-back, right behind the right guard now. Kind of hand off to Craig up the middle. Shifted. He's going to have enough for a first down as he gets out to the 42. A gain of about 6. That's the third first down for Haughton here in the first quarter. Quickly, Weathersby out in the flat. Completes it to Johnson at the 40, 45. Lowers his shoulder out of bounds at about the 50. They're going to say he's out of bounds at the 49, a gain of 12. From Weathersby to Johnson, there's that quick strike. So far, Weathersby is 3 of 3 in the pass category for 25 yards. Now kind of a pistol formation. Hands it off to Craig coming on the right side. Spins and jumps. Balls forward to about the 46, a gain of 5 yards. So to bring up second down and 5.
Makes it second time for Buccaneers as they cross the 50 down now to the 46.
The Buccaneers are now in Tiger territory. Tight formation. Fakes it to Craig Weathersby, rolling, throwing, completes it to Lackey right at the 40. He's going to have enough for the first down. Gain of about 7 yards. Still, Weathersby is perfect. He's 4 for 4 for 32 yards. Buccaneers got their 5th first down now here in the first quarter, 55 seconds and counting down until the end. Out of that shotgun. Weathersby looking downfield, completes it to a wide open Johnson at the 30, 25, 20, 10, and knocked out of bounds. Let's see where they say he's out of bounds at the 10. About a 30-yard gain there. But it'll be first down and 10 from the 11. There's that dangerous speed of Johnson. Looked like his defender slipped and just left him wide open. High snap, hands it to Craig, cuts back to the right, and he's going to go in for a touchdown, 11-yard touchdown run by Craig. Comes at the 30 with 31 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Connor Beneke in to attempt the extra point. Weathersby will be holding. Looks like Jameson Voigt will be the deep snapper. High snap. Kick is up and no good. Off to the left. So with 31 seconds, it's Benton 7, Haughton 6 as a PAT is no good. And we have 31 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Back deep, standing on about the 20-yard line is going to be Patterson and Smith. As the Benton Tigers have 8 guys right at about the 50-yard line. Or 7 guys, rather. And now they will go back to the traditional kickoff. And Smith and Patterson will back up to about the 15 now. Beneke has been given the green light. Little pooch kick coming near side is going to be taken by Smith at about the 20. He's going to the far sideline trying to find a hole. He's got a hole at the 40, 45. Stumbles, still on his feet. He's going to be plucked down by the kicker in Buccaneer territory at about the 36-yard line. So great starting field position for Benton. About a 45-yard kickoff return there by Cam Smith as he got it down to the 35 of Haughton. 20 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Hands it off to Chambers over that right side, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Runs 8 minutes. No gain on the play. Second and 10.
And that'll probably be the final play of the quarter. And that is correct. So at the end of one quarter, our scores Benton 7, Haughton 6. You're watching Haughton Football Association production. We'll return after these messages. second quarter action. It will be second down and 10 for Benton on the 35-yard line of Haughton. At the start of the second quarter, Ziegler in shotgun. Chambers, the running back, to his right. Fakes it, looking downfield. And it's going to be in and out of the hands of his receiver. Intended for McCormick. Good thing Ziegler didn't see his other receiver at the top of the screen, because the defender fell right around the 25-yard line, and I think that is Austin was wide open all the way to the end zone. So third down and 10 for the Tigers. 8 seconds on the snap clock. Tigers are going to have to hurry up a little bit. Ziegler takes the snap, fakes it, rolls to his right. Now he's looking for that throwback. And he's got it to Chambers, and he's going to have enough for the first down. It looked like there should have been holding right around the 35, but it was not called. 21-yard gain there to Chambers. They spot it right around the 14-yard line. Wish I could show you a replay, but there was definitely a hold there. Now that inside pass to Chambers, and it's snuffed out by number 40, Isaac Jennings. A 3-yard loss. So it'll bring up second down and 13. Chambers to the left of Ziegler. Ziegler drops back. He's looking towards the inside. The inside screen actually to Chambers. Caught at the 10, the 5, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds short of the end zone. They're going to spot it around the 2-yard line. Gain of about 15 there. So it's been Ziegler to Chambers most of the time. Of the 65 yards passing that Ziegler has, Chambers has 59 of those yards. Ball's on the ground, and Ziegler falls on it back around the 3 or the 4-yard line. They bring up second down and goal. Ziegler was up under center, and when you don't do that often, it's somewhat strange. And now Ziegler will go back to the shotgun. Chambers to his right. Hands it to Chambers over that left side. Does he get in? Nope, he's going to be short. Gain of about down to the 1. Gain of, give him 2 yards on that carry. So it'll be goal, third down and goal from about the 1-yard line. Hands it to Chambers over that right side, and he is going to get in for a 1-yard touchdown run. Comes at the 9:25 mark of quarter 2. Petro will be in for the point after. I was watching Petro in warm-ups. He's got a pretty good leg for the high school level. It's high enough and long enough and good. So at the 9:25 mark, it is Benton 14, Haughton 6 on this Thursday night edition of District 15A football. Get you some scores from around the area. Haynesville leads Jonesboro Hodge 6-0. That game in the second quarter. Loyola all over Bossier Bearcats 14-0 in the second quarter. No score from Airline and Parkway. Union Parish 32, North Caddo 0. That game in the first quarter. Tioga leads Wassman 14-7 in the first. Ouachita Christian 14, Delhi Charter 0. That in the first. Petro has the ball teed up at the 40. Let's see if the Buccaneers can't make a good play here on the special teams and get a above average to excellent return. As Hargrove and Craig are deep for the Buccaneers. This one is going to go into the end zone and out for a touchback. So no chance of the return on there. Haughton will start on their own 20-yard line. Weathersby in those bright green shoes. Three receivers. Fakes it. Throws it to Johnson at the 20. 25 heads upfield. 30, 32-yard line. Enough for the first down. 11-yard catch there. Pitch and catch. That's Johnson's third reception. He has 53 yards. Weathersby still perfect, 6 of 6. Craig gets a handoff over the right side, trying to get around that corner. He does, 40, 45, and stood up right at the 45, and he'll be enough for a first down, a gain of about 14 yards there by Craig. Already 11 carries for Craig, and he has 57 yards on the ground for the Buccaneers. And that first down was the 8th first down for the Buccaneers this half. Weathersby throws that quick flat out to Johnson at the 50, looking for some room, and he's going to fall forward to about the 45, a gain of 9 yards. So, offense seeing something in that quick hit there to Johnson. He's a playmaker. All you have to do is get it to him. Johnson will be tight along with Corkin on the bottom of your screen. High snap. It's going to be a toss to Craig looking for something. He's at the 45, falls forward down to the 41, gain of 5 yards, and another first down for Haughton. Twelve carries for Johnson already, 62 yards, and he does have a touchdown. There's the first penalty of the game for Benton, as that hard clap just kind of caught that nose guard offside. Be a 5-yard variety. So it'll be first down and 5. I believe the referee for the game was T. Willie Moore, long time guy, umpire, referee in North Louisiana. Been doing it for many, many years. Weathersby drops back, a little bit of pressure. He's looking downfield, and he's going to overshoot Corkin around the 2-yard line. That's the first incomplete pass by Weathersby. They were looking for pay dirt on that first down and 5. Kuvion comes out for the Buccaneers. I believe DeCarlos Johns goes in. Craig to the left of Weathersby. Going to hand it to Craig, look for something up the middle. He's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Craig gets caught up, it's a little less than a yard. It's crossing the 36, third down.
So it'll be third down, and we'll call it 5. He may have moved the football half of its width. Third down and 5 for the Buccaneers. High snap. Weathersby slips, and he's going to go down in the backfield. A loss of about 4 yards. That'll be 4th and a long 8. He went to plant, and that plant foot just gave way underneath of him. And by the time he was able to gain his balance, there was 3 white shirts on top of him. 6:24 and counting down here in the second quarter. 4th and 8. Need to get just to about the 30. Throws it complete in and out of the hands. Should have been caught. Johnson had it at the 25, and it just went in and out of his hands. And that'll be a turnover on downs. Last 2 passes for Weathersby have fallen incomplete. Before that, he was a perfect 7 of 7. And now the Tigers
Score of the second quarter, Airline 7, Parkway 6.
will come out on offense as they get the ball at the 39-yard line. Ziegler fakes that handoff, throws it. It was intended for Case Austin, but wide of him. As Ziegler had a little bit of pressure in his face. Try to see who that was. I think that was Kendall Hargrove that came with the pressure. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. 6:10 remaining until halftime. Buccaneers with that 3-man down front. 4 linebackers and that 3-4 defense. Hand off to Chambers. He's going to be, here comes a flag from the back as he'll be brought down at about the 47. We'll see what the flag is. Usually that's in the area of holding, and that's the signal. So that'll back him up 10 yards. It'll remain 2nd down, but now it'll be 2nd down and 20. .603 remaining here in the second quarter. 3 receivers to the top of your screen for Benton. Ziegler drops back, a little bit of pressure coming. He gets rid of it, and it's going to be well short of his intended receiver. That was Austin it was intended for. It would have been short of the first down by about 5 yards. If he catches it, it's 3rd down and 5, but instead it's 3rd down and 20. Six seconds on the snap clock. Ziegler gets it. Looking downfield. He's going to be stripped from behind. Ball's on the ground. And now he's going to pick it up. And will he get enough for the first down? We'll see here. Wow. Turn of events. Nice strip there by 91. That was Nolan Mitchell, but could not get to the ball. And Ziegler picks up 18 yards, but short of a first down. It'll bring 4th down and 2. Lady Luck not on the Buccaneer side. Mitchell kind of got in there and was able to strip the ball, but Ziegler kicked it forward and was able to pick it up and scamper for about 18. Here's that end-around pass completed to Raymond. He's going to be right at the first down sticks. Let's see where they spot it. It was a 4th down. And they're going to measure this. Nope. Referee says just short, so we'll give it a 1-yard gain from Ziegler to Austin. And then they needed a yard and a half. So the Buccaneers will take over with 5:36 remaining here in the second quarter at the 48-yard line. 4 receiver set. Weathersby drops back. He's looking downfield, throws downfield. It's out. A guy wide open at the 10. And in for the score is DeCarlos Johns. But there is a flag in the backfield. Let's see what the flag is. He's picking it up. I don't know. If it stands, it's a 48-yard touchdown pass. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Okay, so the play will stand. It will go as a touchdown, 48 yards.
Looks like that'll be forced on the kickoff.
That comes at the 5:28 mark. Beneke in for the extra point, and it is good. So at 5:28 remaining in the second quarter, is Benton 14, Haughton 13. Johns was left wide open down the sideline on the near side, and I'm going to tell you that wide open. I'm saying wide open. There was no one within 15 yards of him. That's almost kind of scary for the receiver because there's added pressure. You're left wide open. You're expected to catch the ball. But he hauled it in and just kind of jogged in for the last 10 yards. And that's where we're at. 14-13 here in the second quarter. Beneke, after making the extra point, will tee it up at the 40. Yeah, that's what there was. They were kind of waiting for the enforcement of that penalty. It was a 15-yard penalty because it was roughing the passer. And so Haughton will get to kick off from the 45 of Benton. We'll get our score updated at the bottom of your screen. Apparently the computer has locked up on that graphic, but the score should read 14-13. .528 remaining here in the half. Now the Buccaneers will go back to that traditional kickoff formation. End over end kick. It's going to be in the end zone, but it will be a touchback and brought out to the 20-yard line. And that's where the Tigers will take over at their own 20-yard line. Ziegler in that shotgun. Chambers to his right. Hands it to Chambers on that option read, and he's going to have enough for the first down as he gets about 12 yards. And you might see the Tigers in a little bit of a hurry up here. 5:14 and counting down. Same play, juked by Chambers, and he's going to be met right at the line of scrimmage and fall forward for a yard. Bring it up 2nd down and 9. It would have been a loss of yard, but nice little shifty move behind the line of scrimmage and avoided a tackler. Now Benton will send out 3 receivers to the top of your screen. The throw out to the top is completed down the far sideline, and he's going to be brought down around the 40. There is a flag on the far side around the Benton 40. It may be holding on one of those receivers. Let's see what the referee says. Holding. So that'll bring that all the way back, and they'll spot it just inside the 30. So remain 2nd down, but it'll be 2nd down and 12 because the holding penalty is enforced from the spot of the foul. 3 receivers to this side, to the near side. Looks like the same formation. Ziegler hands it to Chambers over that left side. Still on his feet, knocked out of bounds around the 37, 38-yard line. It'll be short. Gain of about 6 yards, but it'll bring up 3rd and 6, maybe 7. 4:22 here remaining in the 2nd quarter. Three receivers. Ziegler throws quickly out in the flat, completes it, stacked up right at the first down. It was completed, and here comes a flag. It was completed to number 8. That's Patterson. He needed to get to the 42. I'm not sure where they have spotted it. They're spotting it close to the 42. Waiting on the referee, T. Willie Moore. Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Haughton. So the play will stand, an 8-yard gain. And a first down, but a 15-yard penalty against Haughton. As they move it all the way down into Buccaneer territory at the 43-yard line. 4:14 remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Chambers on that fake, completes it to Austin, and he is going to make it into the end zone for a touchdown, a 43-yard touchdown pass. Ziegler to Austin. Got an injury on the field. The touchdown was good, a 43-yard pass. While there's an injury on the field, we'll take a 30-second timeout. You're watching Haughton Football Association. Our score, Benton 20, Haughton 13. We'll be back after this break. Coming out of that official timeout, once again, that was a 43-yard touchdown pass from Ziegler to Austin. Ziegler was able to hit Austin on that quick slant and pretty much went untouched the last 25 yards. Now it looks like the Tigers will go for two. Trying to figure out what's going on here. Saw the referee kind of creeping in. I guess they're going to reset everything and try it all again. That inside pass, and it's going to go in. He's going to be short of the end zone, and so that PAT failed. So with 4:06 remaining here in the second quarter, Buccaneers will have one last chance, hopefully, to tighten up the score a little bit as Benton leads 20-13. Let's look at some scores. Union Parish 39, North Caddo 0. That game in the second quarter. Parkway now leads Airline 12-7. That game in the second quarter. Haynesville 13, Jonesboro Hodge 0. Loyola Prep having an outstanding season. They lead Bossier Bearcats 28-6. Tioga leads Wassman 24-7. Washita Christian leads Delhi Charter 28-0. That game in the second quarter. Petro has it teed up and ready to kick off. End over end kick. This is going to be Craig right around the 7-yard line, coming to the near, looking for a hole. Has a hole, 25, 30, 35, and he's going to be forced out of bounds by the kicker. right around the 40-yard line. And that's where Haughton will take over. And so they're going to spot it at the 45.
3:58 to go before halftime. Haughton has the ball on the 45-yard line.
So nice return by Craig. Out to the 45. 3 receivers, Johns, Corkin, and Johnson. Johnson at the bottom of your screen, Johns at the top. Quick throw to Johnson over his head, incomplete. Looked like that ball kind of slipped out of Weathersby's hand as he was going to throw it. Now Corkin and Johns are on the top side of your screen. Johnson by himself. Hand off to Craig. Trying to find something up that middle. Now he's going to be carried and pushed. He's going to end up gaining about 8 yards on that carry. And that'll give him unofficially 70 yards of rushing this game. Be 3rd down and 2. Johnston and Corkin are your receivers to this near side. Johns at the top of your screen. Weathersby going to keep it himself, and he's going to get right at the 1st down marker. They're going to give him 3 yards and a 1st down. 10th 1st down unofficially for the Buccaneers here in the first half. Three minutes remaining until halftime. Craig looking for some room on that right side. He's going to get about 3 yards. Bring up 2nd down and 7. As they spot it in between the 41 and the 42-yard line. 2.5 minutes remaining here in the half. Buccaneers need to get on the board. Take advantage because they will receive the second half kickoff. 10 seconds on the snap clock. Weathersby looks left, throws left, completes it to Corkin at the 40, 35 and out of bounds. It's going to be just about a yard short. Let's see where they officially spot it. Call it a 6-yard gain, and it will be right at just about 6 inches short of the 1st down. Third down and a matter of inches. Hands it off to Craig, right up the middle. Found a hole. He's got enough for the 1st down. Trying to spin out. He's going to have the 1st down, a gain of about 4 yards.
Picks up the 1st down at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 off.
With 2:03 remaining, and now the clock starts. 1st down and 10. 11th 1st down for the Buccaneers this half. Three receivers to your top of the screen. Johnson, I believe, is up there. Weathersby being pressured, and he's going to go down in the backfield. That's not what you want to do there. About a 10-yard loss. And I believe Haughton is going to take a timeout. We will do the same. We'll take a 30-second timeout. With 1:32 remaining here in the second quarter, it's Benton 20, Haughton 13. This is a Haughton Football Association production. We'll be back after this 30-second break.
In today's digital age, your website is the first impression you make. At No Limit Web Design, we specialize in responsive, mobile-friendly websites tailored to your business needs. From local SEO to social media marketing, we help you stand out. Need a custom design? We'll build it. Need more traffic? Our SEO strategies put you in front of customers. Call No Limit Web Design today at 318-615-9433.
Coming out of the timeout is going to be second down and 20 as Weathersby took a 10-yard loss on that sack. 4 receiver set. Weathersby drops back, a little bit of pressure, throws out, completes right at the 30, back at the original line of scrimmage. Completed to Johnson. So a 10-yard gain. We'll bring up third down and 10. Clock rolling, 43 seconds and counting down to 40. Weathersby drops back, a little pressure. He's looking towards the end zone. Had a guy just over the hands for Johnson. Just led him about a yard too far. And now to bring up fourth down. Well, they must have changed the game clock because originally it was around 40 seconds. Now it's 55 seconds. And that may be some of the discussion about the game clock. We'll keep it here as I get this straightened out, look at some other scores from around the area. Haynesville 13, Jonesboro Hodge 0, that in the second quarter. Union Parish 39, North Caddo 0, Loyola 28, Bossier 12, that game at halftime. Parkway still holds a 12-7 advantage over Airline in the second quarter. Tioga 24, Wassman 7. Ouachita Christian 28, Delhi Charter 0. And that's what thought the officials were doing on the field. They're trying to get the clock correct. It was showing 55 before the play. Then it went to a minute 25. Now it's down to 25. That's about right. 25 seconds. Fourth down and 10 for the Buccaneers on the Tiger 31. Weathersby rolls to his left, throws, completes it to Johnson at the 20, stays in bounds, nope, goes out of bounds, just short of the first down. It'll be, well, now they're going to say it right at the yardstick. So a 10-yard gain there and a first down. 19 seconds remaining. I thought they were going to mark them short of the first down, but that's why I'm not on the field being an official. First down and 10, 19 seconds remaining. Weathersby, now we got a whistle from the near side. It's going to be a false start against Haughton, a 5-yard penalty, and that'll back them up 5 yards. So instead of having it first and 10 at the 20, it's first and 15 at the 25.
False start against Haughton.
With 19 seconds on the clock.
19 seconds to go before half.
Weathersby drops back in and out of the hands of Johnson right around the 13-yard line. A little mustard on that ball, I guess you could say, by Weathersby. Only took 3 seconds off the clock, but it's second down and 15 from the 25. Three receivers to the top of the screen. Johnson, the lone receiver at the bottom. Weathersby being pressured now. He's going to roll out. He's looking towards the end zone as Johnson just could not get back to the ball. Incomplete in the end zone. 11 seconds remaining here in the half.
Brings up third and 15. 11 seconds.
Weathersby just trying to get something to his favorite receiver so he could use his athletic ability to try to find the end zone here before the end of the half. 11 seconds remaining. Like I said, if Haughton can find the end zone here, they will get the second half kickoff. Weathersby, clear pocket, in and out of the hands, intended for Brandon Craig right around the 15.
Brings up fourth and 15. 7 seconds to go before half.
So fourth down and 15, and I think, let's see who's going to take a timeout. Benton's going to take a timeout. Cody will take a timeout too. It's Benton 20, Haughton 13. This is a Haughton Football Association production. We'll be back after this break.
Waffle House. Good food fast. From breakfast to dinner, we have you covered. Did you know that FEMA uses Waffle House statistics to determine the extent of damage from a natural disaster? Just one way we are dedicated to serving you. We are currently serving you good food fast in Northwest Louisiana and East Texas with 12 locations. All of our locations are now hiring, so please apply. Online ordering is available at all locations also. Check your local store for hours of operations. Waffle House, good food fast.
7 seconds remaining here until half. Fourth down and 15. The ball's at the 25, so you're pretty much not going to worry about a first down. You got to get the ball into the end zone. Looks like Benton will go with about a 3-man rush and drop 8. 4 receivers for Haughton. Gonna do the fumble Ruski. It's tossed back to Craig at the 20. Still on his feet and down to the 25. A gain of about 10 yards. But that's going to be the end of the half. It's going to be Benton 20, Haughton 13. We'll come back after a break, show you some of the halftime activities, and also give you some stats and updated scores from around the area. At half, it's Benton 20, Haughton 13. This is a Haughton football production.
Come on in. I've got your paperwork ready. Just sign right here.
Oh, wow. It's a lot higher than I expected.
It's a great deal, and we've got your monthly payments right where you want them.
Don't be fooled by what's behind the curtain. Before you buy your next auto, check with Carter.
Check with Carter. Check with Carter. Thank you so much. I'm so excited about my new car.
You don't have to thank me. You've had the power all along.
Remember, before you buy your next auto, check with Carter.
In today's digital age, your website is the first impression you make. At No Limit Web Design, we specialize in responsive, mobile-friendly websites tailored to your business needs. From local SEO to social media marketing, we help you stand out. Need a custom design? We'll build it. Need more traffic? Our SEO strategies put you in front of customers. Call No Limit Web Design today at 318-615-9433.
Waffle House, good food fast. From breakfast to dinner, we have you covered. Did you know that FEMA uses Waffle House statistics to determine the extent of damage from a natural disaster? Just one way we are dedicated to serving you. We are currently serving you good food fast in Northwest Louisiana and East Texas with 12 locations. All of our locations are now hiring, so please apply. Online ordering is available at all locations also. Check your local store for hours of operations. Waffle House, good food fast.
At Henson's Carpet One Floor and Home, we want you to be sure that the floor we've created together is as beautiful as the one in your dreams. If not, we'll replace it for free. That's what we call the beautiful guarantee. And we offer an easy-to-understand warranty that gives you a level of protection that is tailored to you.
So come see us today at Henson's.
Promise me this, that you'll stand by me forever. But if God forbid fate should step in, the force is into goodbye. If you have children someday, flip into the pictures. Please tell them my name. Tell them how the cross. Tell them how I lost, we crashed through. Tell them my life with you. Your face is real, pretender. Will be remembered.
Well, while we wait for the Haughton band to take a field, let's look at some stats here in the first half. Benton has 6 first downs, Haughton 12. Benton has 12 rushing attempts for 42 yards, Haughton 20 rushing attempts for 67. Passing wise, Ziegler is 8 of 12 for 117 yards through the air. Weathersby is 12 of 17 for 166 yards through the air. Total yards for Benton, 159 yards. Haughton, 233. Benton has been penalized 3 times for 25 yards. Haughton 3 times for 30 yards. So those are some stats, team stats from the first half, and we'll get some individual stats. But right now we're going to take a look at the Haughton Buccaneer Big Red Band.
Now, for your continued halftime entertainment, please welcome to the field the Haughton High School Big Red Buccaneer Band. Under field direction of their 2025 production called Rise Up, featuring music from Rise Up by A New Day and the Wild Nights from Harmonium. Here they are, your Haughton High School Big Red Buccaneer Band.
Come on in. I've got your paperwork ready. Just sign right here.
Oh, wow. It's a lot higher than I expected.
It's a great deal, and we've got your monthly payments right where you want them.
Don't be fooled by what's behind the curtain. Before you buy your next auto, check with Carter.
Check with Carter. Check with Carter. Thank you so much. I'm so excited about my new car.
You don't have to thank me. You've had the power all along.
Remember, before you buy your next auto, check with Carter.
In today's digital age, your website is the first impression you make. At No Limit Web Design, we specialize in responsive, mobile-friendly websites tailored to your business needs. From local SEO to social media marketing, we help you stand out. Need a custom design? We'll build it. Need more traffic? Our SEO strategies put you in front of customers. Call No Limit Web Design today at 318-615-9433.
Waffle House, good food fast. From breakfast to dinner, we have you covered. Did you know that FEMA uses Waffle House statistics to determine the extent of damage from a natural disaster? Just one way we are dedicated to serving you. We are currently serving you good food fast in Northwest Louisiana and East Texas with 12 locations. All of our locations are now hiring, so please apply. Online ordering is available at all locations also. Check your local store for hours of operations. Waffle House, good food fast.
At Henson's Carpet One Floor and Home, we want you to be sure that the floor we've created together is as beautiful as the one in your dreams. If not, we'll replace it for free. That's what we call the beautiful guarantee. And we offer an easy-to-understand warranty that gives you a level of protection that is tailored to you.
So come see us today at Henson's.
Total yards, Benton 159, Haughton 233. 3 penalties each. Penalty yardage, Benton 25, Haughton 30. Unofficial, first half stats.
Well, we're still at halftime, and let's take a look at some scores from around the area. Union Parish leads North Caddo 46-0. That game in the third quarter. Haynesville 13, Jonesboro Hodge 0. That game in the third quarter. Loyola 35, Bossier 12 in the third quarter. Arcadia leads Glenbrook 14-0. That game at the half. And at the half in South Bossier is Parkway 20, Airline 14. That's the scores from Northwest Louisiana. Let's look over the Northeast. Washita Christian 28, Delhi 0, Tioga 24, Wassman 7. Some stats for Haughton in the first half. Brandon Craig, 16 carries for 77 yards. Weathersby has 166 yards passing. Johnson has 6 receptions for 82 yards. So Petro has the ball teed up at the 40, and we're ready for the second half kickoff. As Benton leads 20-13 here as we begin the second half. Petro advances and kicks. End over end kick. And it's going to hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback as Craig watches it go by. And the Buccaneers will take over on their own 20-yard line. Looking at some other stats for Haughton, DeCarlos Johns has 1 catch, 48 yards, and that touchdown. The scoring summary, Benton got on the board first with a fumble return of 35 yards, PAT good. Haughton got on the board finally at 31 seconds remaining in the first quarter on an 11-yard run by Craig. We'll finish that up as Weathersby is in shotgun. Takes it, drops back, completes it to Johnson out to the 25, 30, 35-yard line. Let's see where they officially spot it. And they're going to say the 35, so a 15-yard gain. And I've noticed Weathersby has gone from the light green shoes to pink shoes. A 15-yard gain there on the opening play. Same play. Completed Johnson out to the 45. Let's see if they give him forward progress.
Appears to be just shy of the first down.
They're going to say 9 yards on the reception. That gives Weathersby 190 yards now, and also Johnson over the century mark with 106 yards receiving. Actually, they're going to give him the first down. 14th first down for Haughton. Weathersby throws in the flat, completes it. About a 1-yard gain. That's completed to Lackey. His second reception, totaling 8 yards. It'll be second down and 9. And now we've got a flag on the far side. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty against Benton. They had 3 penalties for 25 yards in the first half. It's been a pretty clean game for both teams. Only in the first half, only a total of 6 penalties. So it'll be second down, and we'll call it a long 4. Weathersby pressure. Throws it incomplete, intended for Johnson around the 36-yard line. So now it'll be third down and call it 4 yards to go. Three receiver set this time for Haughton. Hands it off to Craig. Coming to the left side looking for some room. He's got it. He's at the 40. Down inside the 40 to the 36-yard line. Gain of about 12 yards there by Craig. As he was, they said he ran into the bench on the near sideline, but not injured. Three receiver set. Lackey, the H-back, kind of lined up behind the left guard, left tackle. Now Craig moves to the right of Weathersby. Fakes it to Weathersby. Complete to Johns. Quickly down for 10 yards, maybe 11. Let's see. 11-yard gain to Johns and another first down. That's 16 first downs for Haughton this game.
Big spot appears to be the 26-yard line. First and 10, Haughton.
2 receptions for Johns, but he has 59 yards unofficially. Hands it to Craig on that RPO. Up the middle, shifting. Still on his feet, down to the 15, inside the 15, a gain of about 12. Nice little shifty run. Unofficially, now Craig is over the century mark with 111 yards. First down and 10. Hands it to Craig again. Shifts up the middle 10. Cuts back. Still on his feet at the 5. Still on his feet and gets in for the touchdown. Nice run there by Brandon Craig of about 14 yards. Pending the PAT, we could be tied up here. So the Buccaneers did exactly what they needed to do coming out the half, drive the field with 9:49 remaining in the third quarter and get a 14-yard touchdown run by Craig. Beneke into kick, Weathersby to hold. Low kick, but it is good, and we're all tied up at 20 all now. Brand new ball game. Craig unofficially now has 19 carries for 125 yards and 1 touchdown. Excuse me, 2 touchdowns now. So it's been the Craig, Weathersby, Johnson show, as Johnson has 8 receptions for 107 yards. And Weathersby is 14 of 22 for 191 yards. Unofficially. Let's see if Matthew Sewell, the head coach for Haughton, has anything up his sleeve trick-wise to start the second half. Nope. No, back to the traditional formation. Back deep for Benton will be number 8, Owen Patterson, and number 0, Cam Smith. Standing in between the 15 and 20-yard line. Beneke approaches. It's going to be a line drive kick. And number 89, as Henry Campos will fall on it right about the 41-yard line, and that's where Benton will take over. Looked like Beneke was trying to kick it off of a player, kick a line drive, and hopefully ricochet. But it didn't work out for the Buccaneers. Ziegler will have their first possession in the Tigers on their own 41, first down and 10. Drops back, looking downfield, throwing downfield, has his receiver, and no flags are thrown as that was intended for Case Austin. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Looked like the umpire was about to place it on the 40 and then realized, no, the original spot was the 41. And watch that score of that Parkway game. Ziegler drops back, 4-man rush, looks downfield, has a receiver in Austin, and catches it at the 30. The defender slips, and will he make it into the end zone? He will. A 59-yard touchdown pass from Ziegler to Austin.
Just like the boss, we believe in hard work, integrity, and doing it right the first time to build a legacy that lasts. From residential and commercial remodeling to outdoor kitchen.
And that'll give Ziegler 176 yards of passing.
Construction. We build spaces your home and your customers will love and enjoy for years to come. Call 10
Pending the PAT,
Construction today at
Benton may be up by 7.
66. And let's tackle your next project.
Comes at the 9:26 mark. Didn't take them long. 23 seconds to score. Petro in for the point after. Plenty of leg and height, and it's good. So at the 9:26 mark, it's Benton 27, Haughton 20. The Benton offensive coordinator has seen something on the defensive back that is covering Austin. I only have Austin for 2 catches, but 102 yards and 2 touchdowns. So it's either a big play or no big play with Austin.
Score of at halftime, Parkway 20, Airline 14.
Petro will have it teed up at the 40-yard line. Back deep is Craig and Hargrove. High end over end kick is going to hit about the 2 and go into the end zone for a touchback. And the Buccaneers will take over on their own 20-yard line. Let's see if the Buccaneers can sustain another long drive. Looking at first downs, you would think Haughton would be leading this game by a wide margin, as Haughton unofficially has 17 first downs, and Benton only has 6. They had 6 at the half. They didn't need a first down on that 57-yard touchdown pass. Weathersby throws out on the flat, completes to Johnson at the 25, cuts it upfield, out of bounds around the 27-yard line. Gain of 7 yards. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 3. Three receivers. Throws it to Johnson again at the 30. Puts a little move. He's going to have enough for the first down as he gets to the 32, a 4-yard gain. Unofficially puts Weatherby at 202 passing yards. And Johnson 118 receiving yards and the 18th first down for Haughton. 3 receivers, Lackey the H-back. Hands it off to Craig over the right side. It has a quick hold, trying to get outside. 35, now cuts it back against midfield. Out to the 40. A pickup of about 7 yards there by Craig. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Be second down and 3. Craig now has unofficially 132 yards rushing. 3 receivers. Johnson to the near side by himself. Now Craig goes in motion. Quick throw out to Craig. Completes, looking for a block. 40, 45, cuts it upfield. 50, 40, 30. Looking all the way. 15, 10. Touchdown Buccaneers. About a 61-yard touchdown pass from Weathersby to Craig. So it's been big plays here to start the second half. At the 8:15 mark here in the third quarter, lots of scoring now. Beneke on for the PAT. Bad snap. Actually, it was a low snap, so the PAT is no good. Beneke tried to hold up for Weathersby to get the ball in a good position. But the PAT, no good. Craig just outran the defenders on that last touchdown. At the half down in South Bossier's Parkway 20, Airline 14. Unofficially, I have Weathersby with 263 yards passing. With 2 touchdowns. Beneke approaches. It'll be a line drive kick hit in the middle of the field. Picked up at the 20. Out to the 30, 35, and that's where he's going to go out of bounds. That's where the Tigers will start right around the 35, 34-yard line. Let's see if the Buccaneer defense can get a stop here. They've been able at times to get pressure on Ziegler. I remember Nolan Mitchell getting in there and stripping the ball, but Ziegler was able to recover it and almost get a first down on an 18-yard scamper after the fumble. Hands it off to Chambers on that zone read over the left side, and he's going to be forced out of bounds. Let's see where they spot it. About a 4-yard gain there for Chambers. They'll bring up second down and 6. Weathersby drops back. Looking downfield, has a receiver at the 35. That's number 12. That's Wyden McCormick, another big touchdown. About a 60-yard touchdown pass there. So the Buccaneers and the Tigers trading blows. That comes at the 7:50 mark of quarter 3. Pending the PAT. I'll just give you a scoring recap here in the third quarter after the PAT here. The kick is up. It's high enough and it's good. So the PAT good. That makes it Benton 34, Haughton 26. Just looking here in the third quarter of the game, Craig scored at 9:49 remaining in the third quarter on a 14-yard run, PAT good. And then 23 seconds later, Ziegler hits Austin for a 57-yard touchdown pass, PAT good. And then just about a minute later, Weathersby hits Craig on a 61-yard touchdown pass, PAT no good. That came at the 8:15 mark. And just then at the 7:50 mark, Ziegler hits McCormack for 60 yards, PAT good. So it's been all offense here in the second half as the Tigers and the Buccaneers are trading blows. Petro has it teed up at the 40. Line drive kick. This may go out of bounds, and it does. It takes a left turn about the 6-yard line. As we wait for T. Willie Moore to spot the ball. Should be on the 35 now. It just depends on where about Haughton wants it between the hash marks, and that's where it'll be. So it's a legal procedure, or the kick out of bounds. The ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line. Weathersby fakes it. And this is going to be Craig on the end around. He's going to get out to the 40, 42-yard line. Gain of 6 yards. Bring up a long second down and 4. A little misdirection there by the Buccaneer offense. Fake the handoff to Harris and hit Craig on the end around. Hands it to Harris over the right side, looking for a hole. Squeezes for about 3 yards. He's short of the first down by about a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 1 as the ball is spotted on the 44-yard line. If you get a chance, check out our website, HaughtonFootball.com. Brought to you by Haughton Football Association. You can see previous stats from previous games, records. Hands it off to Craig over the left side, trying to get around the end. And he will get enough for the first down as he gains about 4 yards. 19th first down for the Buccaneers. Unofficially, Craig has 22 carries for 142 yards. 6:34 remaining here in the third quarter. 3 receiver set. Johnson at the bottom of your screen. Cuvion and Johns at the top of your screen. Cuvion, the inside receiver, at the top. Throws it that way to Johns. Trying to get his footing, and it slips right as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Bring up 2nd down and 10. Johns trying to do that comeback spin move and just lost his footing. There's Craig over the right side, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 52-yard run there by Brandon Craig. That comes at the 5:50 mark here in quarter 3. You might see the Buccaneers go for 2, and that's exactly what they're going to do. That's the 5th touchdown here in the third quarter by both of these teams. Weathersby looking. He's looking for his guy in the end zone. Now he's going to keep it. He's going to try to get in. Jumps in. He will get the 2-point conversion, and we're all tied up. Weathersby started to his right and then came back left. He had Corkin in the back of the end zone, but saw he had enough daylight between him and the defenders at the goal line and took it in himself. So we're all knotted up with that 34 all with 5:50 remaining here in the third quarter. Looking at the score from Parkway Airline, it's Parkway 26, Airline 22, that in the third quarter. We still have 17 minutes of action here. And they've had 5 touchdowns in the first 7 minutes. Here's a high end-over-end kick, going to be taken about the 33 by one of the upbacks. Call it a sky kick. That was Maddox Raymond on the reception. And that's where the Tigers will take over at the 42-yard line. Unofficially, Ziegler for Benton has 242 yards passing with 3 touchdowns, or touchdown passes, rather. Three receivers for Benton, all 3 at the top of the screen there. Ziegler looks that way, trying to hit the receiver on the slant. Now he hits the back guy on the wheel, and it's going to be caught. About a 17-yard pass to Patterson. And believe it or not, that'll be the first down of the half for Benton. But they've had 2 touchdowns. Same formation, but this side. Hands it off to Chambers, trying to get around the edge, and he will lower his shoulder. He'll get about 4, maybe 6 yards. Let's see where they spotted at the 36. We'll say a 5-yard gain by Chambers. They'll bring up 2nd down and 5. Same formation, 3 receivers to the near side, Chambers to the right of Ziegler. Ziegler looking for something. He's got him. He had some pressure. Now he's flushed out of the pocket, looking to throw, and he's going to fumble the ball. Ball is still loose, and the Buccaneers have recovered it. That's what the Buccaneers defense was needing, some pressure. Ziegler was carrying that ball like a loaf of bread out to his side, and the defender was able to get his paw on it, knock it loose, and that's where the Buccaneers take over at their own 42-yard line. So both teams now have had a turnover here in the game. Weathersby fakes it, throws it to Johnson right on the near side. 45 down the sideline. Here comes a flag. That's probably going to be a holding. It looked like Lackey may have gotten caught for a hold. And that is the signal. So that'll back him up 10 yards. That's the first penalty of the half for the Buccaneers, 10-yard variety. It'll be a spot, should be a spot foul. They'll place the ball back at the 42-yard line. It'll remain, they say the hold came right at the first down marker, so it'll be first down and 10. Kind of like a do-over. 3 receivers. Johnson to the near side. Carlos Johns at the top of your screen. And Corkin, number 0, that inside receiver. Now Craig moves to the right side of Weathersby. Going to hand it off to Craig. Shifted at the 45. Puts on a nice move. Gets out to the midfield stripe. Pickup of about 8 yards that time by Craig. Unofficially, he now has 24 carries and 202 yards. Second down and 2, maybe a long 3. Craig up the middle. He's going to have enough for a first down, as they're going to say he got to the 46. A 5-yard gain. And there's a magic number. Most offensive coordinators will say, if you get 20 first downs in a game, you should win a game. Johns, a lone receiver at the top of the screen. Weathersby hands it to Craig over the right side, stiff arm, and he's going to be brought down from behind and lose about a yard, maybe 2. So it'll bring up second down and 11 for Haughton. 3:53 and counting down here in the third quarter. All tied up, 34 all. It has been all offense here in the third quarter. Weathersby drops back. He's looking for Johnson. Nope, actually hits Corkin at the 30. He's going to have enough for the first down. 25-yard completion to Corkin. His second reception of the game. Unofficially, 287 yards passing for Weathersby. 3 receivers to the top. It's Johnson, the inside receiver, Corkin, the middle receiver, and Johns, the outside receiver. Weathersby's going to keep it around the right side, cuts it upfield and slides feet first like he was sliding in second base. Gain of about 3 yards. It'll bring up second down and 7. .308 and counting down here in the third quarter. Now Johnson and Corkin will be to the near side wide, and Johns at the top of your screen by himself. Throws it to Johns, completes at the 15, cuts it inside, brought down at the 10-yard line. It's going to be enough for a first down, a gain of about 8 yards. They spot it at the 10-yard line. We'll see if they stretch out the top chain and see. It looks like they could get a first down just before the goal line. There's pressure. Here's Weathersby. Broke it up in the end zone, intended for Johnson. Nice play by the defender. Let's see who that was. That was Case Austin, who also is playing offense. But it'll bring up second down and 10 from about the 10.5-yard line. Three receivers to the near side. Now we have a whistle. It's going to say false start against Haughton. Back it up 5 yards. .45 yards of penalties for Haughton on 5 penalties now. So it'll be 2nd and 15 from the 15, but looks there's potential to get a first down. Maybe by about 3 inches. Same formation. Corkin, the outside receiver. Johns, the inside. Johnson in the slot. Now Craig goes in motion, throws it to Craig at the 20, trying to find some room, and he's going to lose about 5 yards.
Right down to the 20-yard line. Third down, 3rd and 20.
So 3rd and 20 from the 20-yard line. They were trying that to hit Craig like he did on that 61-yard touchdown pass on the far side. Tried the same play to the near side, and the Benton Tigers had that one sniffed out. Parkway now leads Airline 34-22 in the 3rd quarter in South Bossier. Weathersby drops back, a little bit of pressure, looking for Johnson in the end zone, some hand checking, and it's going to go incomplete. No flag on the play. And you got an injured player down on the field for Benton. Cody, if you can hear me, we'll take a 30-second timeout. At 1:28 remaining in the 3rd quarter, it's Benton 34, Haughton 34. This is a Haughton Football Association production. We'll be back after this break.
In today's digital age, your website is the first impression you make. At No Limit Web Design, we specialize in responsive, mobile-friendly websites tailored to your business needs. From local SEO to social media marketing, we help you stand out. Need a custom design? We'll build it. Need more traffic? Our SEO strategies put you in front of customers. Call No Limit Web Design today at 318-615-9433.
Well, that was Grayson Martin that was injured on the field, but hustles off the field under his own power, which is good to see. What's not good to see for Haughton is 4th down and 20 from the 20-yard line. 1:28 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Three receivers to the near side. Johns goes in motion. Weathersby looks right, now looks left. Throws over in the middle, and it's going to be broken up, but there is a flag on the play, but apparently the players could not hear it over the bands. Flag on the far sideline. Let's see what the call is by T. Willie Moore, the white hat. False start against Haughton. So that'll back him up 5 more yards. So it'll be 4th down and goal from the 25. All right, Coach Matthew Sewell, what do you have designed for this? It's got to be something in the end zone. 3 receivers to the top of the screen. Johnson all by himself on the bottom of the screen. Craig now goes out wide. Weathersby flushed out of the pocket. He's still looking. Now he's going to run to the far side of the field. Buying time. Now comes back. He's just going to take a sack. He's going to go down back at the 36-yard line. That is not what you wanted to do, was to lose yards. So Benton will take over at the 35-yard line. 1:09 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. We're all tied up, 34 all. Like I said before kickoff, these two teams have a history of high-scoring games. Benton has won the last 4. meetings, but Haughton has won 19 of the previous 31. Last year's game was 35-34. There's Ziegler, completes it to I guess just trying to catch a number. We'll give it to Austin, a gain of about 12 yards. Only the second first down for Benton here in the second half. Ziegler throws and it's batted down by number 40 for Haughton. That is Isaac Jennings. It'll bring up second down and 10. Benton's kind of running that three-set receiver, sometimes using that bubble screen out of it. Sometimes they all run slants. One runs a post, one runs an out, confusing the defensive backs. Second down and 10. Chambers right up the middle. Gain, well, he's still on his feet. Now here comes the scrum. Gains about 3 yards.
Second effort gets Benton the ball out to the 49-yard line. It'll be third down.
Unofficially have Chambers with 12 carries and 55 yards.
Third and 7 from the Benton 49.
Be third down and 7. Actually, Hunter Crosby is in there at running back. They're going to let this one go to the fourth quarter. So at the end of 3 quarters, it's Benton 34, Haughton 34. You're watching the Haughton Football Association production. We'll return after this break.
Come on in. I've got your paperwork ready. Just sign right here.
Oh, wow. It's a lot higher than I expected.
It's a great deal, and we've got your monthly payments right where you want them.
Don't be fooled by what's behind the curtain. Before you buy next auto, check with Carter.
Check with Carter. Check with Carter. Thank you so much. I'm so excited about my new car.
You don't have to thank me. You've had the power all along.
Remember, before you buy your next auto, check with Carter.
In today's digital age, your website is the first impression you make. At No Limit Web Design, we specialize in responsive, mobile-friendly websites tailored to your business needs. From local SEO to social media marketing, we help you stand out. Need a custom design? We'll build it. Need more traffic? Our SEO strategies put you in front of customers. Call No Limit Web Design today at 318-615-9433.
Well, we start the fourth quarter. It'll be third down and 7 as the Tigers have it on their own 49-yard line. Ziegler, 4 receivers, drops back. Here comes some pressure. He's rolling now. He's throwing downfield, and this will go out of bounds. They'll bring up fourth down and 7. The Buccaneers came with a late blitz in there. May see the first punt of the game here. And I believe we will, as Petro is coming out to kick, and back deep for Haughton is going to be number 0, Case Corkin. First punt of the game. Wobbly snap, punt is up, end over end. Fair catch call is going to be, here comes a flag. I don't know what. Thought he called a fair catch, but he advanced it. The flag was thrown at about the 18-yard line. The referee and one of his counterparts are getting together right around the 29-yard line. Holding against, it'll go against Haughton. Let's see. We'll see if it's going to be half the distance or the full distance of 10 yards. Head coach Matthew Sewell wanting an explanation out there. If the flag was thrown inside the 20, it should be half the distance. Dennis, the head coach for Benton, is out to the hash marks arguing too. There's some indecision here.
They're
going to enforce the full 10 yards. Lots of discussion happening out here.
I want to tell you about one of my friends and police jury candidate, Lynn Beatty. Lynn Beatty's a lifelong Bossier Parish resident, and he's running for a seat on the Bossier Parish police jury. He's a member of First Baptist.
They're going to say it's a 10-yard penalty, so
one of those guys you can always count on to help out with disasters.
Be around the 5-yard line.
Floods, tornadoes, ice events, and more. He's the right man for the job, and Lynn Beatty will serve all of us on the
7th penalty against Haughton, totaling 55 yards.
Election day is October 11th. Join me in voting for and electing Lynn Beatty to our Bossier Parish Police Jury.
It'll be in between the 10 and the 11, or excuse me, the 5 and the 6-yard line.
7-yard line, first and 10.
11:42 remaining here in the game. We're tied up 34 all. And we still have some confusion because across the way you can see the white hat with the head coach Dennis for Benton arguing about something.
5-yard line, not quite to the 6. First and 10. The signal was shown the second time to be holding Haughton here in return. Now this ball.
So maybe we'll get an explanation. I guess it's going to remain right around the 6-yard line.
The way of working, the way of living. He's showing up the consistency and doing the right thing every time. And he's refusing to catch.
As you can see, the moon coming up above the pine trees here in Haughton. Nice camera work. It'll be first down and 10 for Haughton at the 6-yard line. Weathersby will go under center. Toss it to Craig. He's at the 5, trying to cut outside, still on his feet. Pat out the 10, down to the 15. They're going to say he gained about 9 yards. It'll be second down and a short 1. Weathersby will stay under center. Hands it to Craig. Right out of that fullback position. It looks like he has enough for the first down as he gets to the 21. And the far side judge says that's enough for a first down. Unofficially, 216 yards for Craig on 28 carries. Unofficially also 23 first downs for Haughton. Now Weathersby back in that shotgun position. Johns and Corkin at the top of your screen are the receivers. Lackey, the H-back, and Ethan Johnson at the bottom of your screen. Hands it off to Craig, trying to get around the corner, 20, 25, and forced out of bounds around the 28-yard line. They can give him 10 yards on that carry. The first down and 10 from the 27. 9:50 and counting down here remaining in the game. Weathersby pressure now flushed out, running to the far sky, sets up his feet, throws, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be second down and 10.
Update third quarter, Parkway 34, Airline 29.
Unofficially, Weathersby is 21 of 32 in this game for 290 yards. Weathersby, quick throw to Johnson at the 30. Cuts upfield 35 and forced out of bounds around the 36-yard line.
37-yard line.
They're going to give him the 37, a gain of 9.
Whitehead signals first down.
And that, actually, they're going to say he got enough for the first down. One more yard for Weathersby passing him. He hit the 300 mark. Hand off to Craig, hit in the backfield, but spins and gets about 2 yards. Bring up second. They're going to give it 1 yard. It'll be second and 9.
From the 39-yard line, 8:48 to go.
The score from down in South Bossier, Parkway 34, Airline 29. That in the third quarter. Weathersby in shotgun. Fakes a handoff, throws it to Johnson at the 38. Now he's at 45, 50, downfield. Let's see where he is knocked out of bounds. Around to the 47-yard line. About a 15-yard gain there for Johnson. His 12th reception. '28th or 26th first down unofficially for the Buccaneers. Weathersby hands it to Craig, coming to the near side. Tackled by Shoestring after a gain of 2.
Craig picks up 2 yards, second and 8.
31 carries, 229 yards for Brandon Craig. He's been the workhorse tonight on the ground for the Buccaneers. To bring up second down and 8 minutes remaining here in the game. Weathersby, quick throw, completes to Johnson. A 6-yard gain. I guess his foot went out of bounds after he caught the ball. Bring up third down and 4. Three receivers. Weathersby, high snap. He's going to keep it, but he's not going to get anywhere. He's going to take a loss. Kind of went down awkwardly. A loss of about a yard. Weathersby gets up slowly. It'll bring up fourth down and a long, we'll call it 6 yards. There's a high snap for Weathersby. Looked like it was a designed quarterback run anyway, but the high snap threw all the timing off. 4 receiver set. Johns and Johnson at the top of your screen. Cuvion and Corkin at the bottom. Weathersby rolling to his left, looking, throwing to his left. And it's going to be intercepted on the far sideline. I didn't see, it looked like it was number 21, Nicholas Gray, on the interception. And the Tigers will take over with 6:38 remaining in the fourth quarter. They'll have it on their own 41-yard line. Three receiver set for the Tigers. Hands it to Chambers over that left side. Big hole. And he's going to be wrestled and knocked out of bounds by Voigt. And here comes a late flag. Looked like he had him by the side of the jersey, but they may say it was a horse collar.
Penalty against Haughton.
Gain of 6 yards for Chambers. That'll be a 15-yard penalty. 70 penalty yards for Haughton on 8 penalties. And that'll move the ball into Buccaneer territory as it's spotted at the 39-yard line. Chambers, same play over the right side, looking for some room and knocked out of bounds after a gain of about 12 yards just on that zone read. Unofficially, the 10th first down for Benton. Haynesville leads Jonesboro Hodge 43-0 that game in the fourth quarter. Hands it to Chambers, breaks a few tackles. He's going to get close to the first down marker. He's going to be about a yard short. Bring up second down and 1, maybe a long 2. 3 receivers. And now Haughton's going to jump off sides. That'll give Benton a first down via penalty. As they spot the ball on the 15-yard line, they can get a first down if they can get it inside the 5. This is where your defensive ends have got to do containment. And he's going to go into the end zone, a 15-yard touchdown run for Chambers. It comes at the 5:55 mark here in quarter 4. That's the way the second half started. We had 5 touchdowns in the third quarter, and that has been just that score was the first score here in the fourth quarter. Petro in to attempt the PAT. Low snap, kick is up. It's high enough, and it's good. 5:55 remaining here in the game. It's Benton 41, Haughton 34. Let's see if we can get some other scores. Arcadia leads Glenbrook 14-0 at the half. Loyola Prep was a winner, 56-26 over Bossier. Union Parish defeated North Caddo 46-16. Haynesville was a winner as they shut out Jonesboro Hodge 43-0. Parkway 34, Airline 29, that game in the fourth quarter. Line drive kick by Petro. Taken by Craig at the 5, the 10, 15. Trying to find something, 25-30, 35-40. He's going to go all the way untouched for a 95-yard touchdown return. And there was a scuffle in the backfield as number 1, Brady Williams, and Hunter Tripp got into it in the backfield. Now we have a discussion. Is there a flag on the sideline? I'm not seeing one. Oh, it's right here by the bench. So that will come back. Holding is the call against Haughton. Matthew Sewell, the head coach, is irate. And I'm surprised there wasn't a flag thrown behind as the two were going at it in a scuffle. The Benton player grabbed the Haughton kid by the face mask and was slinging him around, and the referee was looking right at it. It's a spot foul. So the foul occurred at the 44. It'll back it up to the 34. And that's where Haughton will take over. The 10th penalty of the game against Haughton for 85 yards, and that was costly. Weathersby in shotgun. He has 3 receivers. Throws it to Johnson, 34, out to the 35 beyond, out to the 38. Gain of about 5 yards there by Johnson. And we'll say it's a gain of 4 yards. It'll be second down and 6. 5-11 and counting down. Weathersby completes it to Cork, and he's going to have enough for the first down. Ball comes out. And Benton has recovered it on the fumble by Corcoran. And Benton will take over right around the 45-yard line. A turn of events, a holding call on the kickoff return. No flag thrown on the scuffle. And now Haughton turns it over after they had enough yardage for the first down as the ball slipped out of Corcoran's hands and recovered by Benton at the 45. .503 remaining here in the game. Benton leads by a touchdown, 41-34. Chambers is the running back to the right of Ziegler. He looks and throws that way, completes to Chambers, and he's not going to have anywhere. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll be second down and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10, 45.
The clock is the enemy now for Haughton. Chambers comes up and moves this tight end to the opposite side. Now we've got an offsides call, and I'm looking straight down the line. I did not see a helmet cross the line of scrimmage. But I can't make them change the call. That's the 11th penalty now for 90 yards. It'll be second down and 5. Ziegler out of shotgun. Hands it to Chambers around the right side. He's going to have enough for a first down and out of bounds after a gain of about 12 yards. So it'll be first down and 10 from about the 28-yard line. Looks like Chambers is cramping up over on the far sideline. The new running back try to get his number. .14 on the snap clock. They're going to utilize a lot of that, or they should. Takes it and hands it off to the little guy right up the middle. Gain of about 11 yards. Here comes a late flag. Trying to catch number 5, Goins, on the carry. They're saying face mask against Haughton. Should be half the distance because it's inside the 20. But a first down for Benton. Down in South Bossier, Airline has taken the lead 36-34 over Parkway. They spot it. At the 8-yard line. So it's first down and goal from the 8. Now we're going to have another conference with the officials. Now they back it up to about the 11. So now they can get a first down.
Here's now it's first and 10 from the 11.
In there at running back is number 24, Jackson Johnson, to the left of Ziegler. .318 and counting down remaining in the game. 10 seconds on the snap clock. 6 seconds. They may take a timeout here. And that's exactly what Benton will do. So at the 3:02 mark here remaining in the game, it's Benton 41, Haughton 34. We're going to take a timeout. This is a Haughton Football Association production. We'll be back after this break. .301 remaining here in the game. It's Benton 41, Haughton 34. Take a look at some scores. Arcadia defeated Glenbrook 35-8. Loyola was a winner 56-26 over Bossier. It's first down and 10 from the 11-yard line. The Tigers can get enough for a first down. Jackson Johnson, the running back to the left of Ziegler. One receiver out here to the near side all by himself. Hands it to Johnson over that right side. He's going to get about 3 or 4 yards. And now Haughton will take a timeout. We'll keep it here. Unofficially, I have that Jackson Johnson. That's his first carry. It actually gave him 3 yards. So it'll be second down and 7 when we come out of the timeout on the field. Look at some other scores. Union Parish defeated North Caddo 46-16. Haynesville was a winner 43-0 over Jonesboro Hodge. Washita Christian 49, Delhi Charter 6. That's the final. Tioga puts up 59 points on Wassman. They defeat Wassman 59-36. See if there's any other scores around the state. Down in Southwest Louisiana, Hamilton Christian defeated Grand Lake 55-13. Southside defeated Sam Houston 52-28. Notre Dame defeats Lake Arthur 35-7. Second down and 7. 3:07 remaining here in the game. The Buccaneers need to get some kind of stop, keep Benton out of the end zone. Johnson, the running back, hands it to Johnson. He's met at the line of scrimmage, and it will be no gain. And Haughton will take a timeout. We're going to take a 30-second timeout also. 2:59 remaining in the game. Benton 41, Haughton 34. This is a Haughton Football Association production. It looks like this is a full minute timeout. Yes. Usually most of the teams will take a 30-second timeout, but Haughton defensive coaches want to have a long conversation about what's going to take place here. It's third down and 7. The Tigers can get a first down around the 1-yard line. Maurice Goins is now the running back in there to the left of Ziegler. Goins listed as a linebacker, but is in there at running back. 3 receivers for Benton. Hands it off to Goins. No, Ziegler. There was a keeper fake, and it's going to be completed to number 10, Case Austin, on an 11-yard touchdown completion. So, Case Austin for Benton. I only have him with 4 catches, so 125 yards, but 3 touchdowns. The PAT is good. A little acting going by Petro. So that'll make the score 48-34 Benton with 2:54 remaining. Well, a lot of things can happen in the last 3 minutes. All depends on field position that you can get on this kickoff. Back deep for the Buccaneers is going to be Brandon Craig and Kendall Hargrove. As Petro is about to tee up the ball, Parkway has taken the lead down in South Bossier, 42-36 over Airline. That game in the fourth quarter. Craig standing on about his 7-yard line, Hargrove on about the 14. As Petro has it teed up. It's a line drive kick taken by one of the upbacks coming to the near side. Looking for a hole, 45, 46-yard line on the kickoff return was Hunter Tripp, listed as a sophomore. Took that line drive kick and tried to make something happen. Not bad field position, 2:45 remaining. Plenty of time for a quick score and an onside kick. Maybe get a little bonus football tonight on a Thursday night. It's fall break in Bossier Parish. We can stay out till midnight. I don't know if I can last that long. I may have to swap places with Cody and do the video and let him do the play-by-play. 4 receivers to the top of your screen. Weathersby, empty backfield. Drops back. Looks downfield. And is it complete? It is caught at the 25. 28-yard completion to Johnson. And I got an injury on the field for Benton. 28 yards for Johnson gives him 181 yards unofficially receiving. And passing, Weathersby unofficially has 358 yards.
Their memories and making, there's nothing better than seeing someone light up when they found it from newborn.
Let's see here.
It's more than a job to me. It's a calling. There are a lot of agents out there, but when you work with me, you get more than just a transaction. You get an agent who is fiercely dedicated, who listens, who communicates, and who treats your goals like their money, whether you're buying your first home or selling your dream home. You want someone who knows their stuff and is good at what they do? Well, call me.
Unofficially, Weathersby is 27 of 38. Being pressured now, he's going to be flushed out of the pocket, cuts it upfield at the 10. He will have enough for the first down as he gets about 13 yards. Weathersby does that time. Unofficially, 28 first downs for Haughton. That'll be first down and 10 from about the 11. Weathersby hands it. Now here comes a whistle. I don't see a flag.
No signal, just whistle. There we go.
Let's see. Timeout. Haughton. That's okay. At 2:18 remaining in the game, Haughton takes a timeout and leaves them, I believe, with one timeout. Or maybe that was their final timeout. Trying to find it on the scoreboard. It says they have one timeout. Benton doesn't have a timeout, which I don't think is correct. And needless to say, it's first down and 10 from about the 12-yard line for Haughton.
Haughton has the ball first and 10.
2:18 remaining in the game. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers. Johns comes in motion. Hands it to Craig on the end of the round. He's at the 10, the 5, and he's going to punch his way in for the touchdown. An 11-yard run for Brandon Craig. Comes at the 2:11 mark here in the fourth quarter. I believe that is the 4th touchdown by Brandon Craig. 240 yards on the ground on 32 carries. Kick is up, and it's going to be blocked at the line of scrimmage. So Benton will still have an 8-point lead with 2:11 remaining. Well, we know the onside kick is coming now. It's just a matter of which side of the field or the center of the field Beneke will kick it. Looking for an updated score on that Parkway Airline game. Parkway still leads 42-36 in the third quarter. I would imagine Benton is going to put about 10 players within 10 yards of that 50-yard line. The deepest player is at the 30. Haughton showing a traditional kickoff. Beneke approaches. There's the onside kick, and it's going to be taken by number 8. That's going to be Owen Patterson. And Patterson may get that flag as he started shoving the ball in the Haughton player's face. We'll find out from the white hat. Dead ball. Offsides. Well, he signaled offsides, Haughton, and then unsportsmanlike against Benton. So it should be a re-kick. Offsetting penalties. Both were dead ball. Now, theoretically, the official will have to mark off the 5 yards offside against Haughton and then the 15 yards offside against Benton. That's how they should do the penalty marking. They should take 5 yards for the offsides and then take the 15 yards for the unsportsmanlike. So the ball should be placed right around the 50-yard line. So there's the 5-yard mark off, and now the 15-yard mark off will come. Need to tell the PA announcer that it was offsides Haughton, not unsportsmanlike. Otherwise, it'd be 15-yard penalty both ways, and the ball would be back at the 40. There was a penalty against Haughton for 5 yards, offsides. So they go from the 40 to the 35. Now they enforce. Oh, now I'm confused. The ball should be at the 50-yard line. Because the original kickoff is the 40. Offside penalty against Haughton is minus 5 yards, backs it up to the 35. Then you enforce the 15 yards, would put it at the 50. That's where the ball should be placed. And we're going to re-kick. Well, I'm glad there's no school tomorrow. We may be here another 30 minutes with these officials. I think everything is settled. As
Haughton will kick off from the 50.
2:09 remaining in the game. And It's recovered at the 40 by Benton. It's all that for nothing. Just a 10-yard difference. Recovered by Trayshawn Fields. Looking at the scoreboard, both teams have one timeout. 2:08 remaining. Benton has the ball on their own 40. Theoretically, Haughton could get the ball back. If Benton gets a first down, it's ball game. Haughton can only stop the clock one time. And now Benton going into that power formation. And he's going to get about 2 yards. I believe that is Jackson Johnson, a 2-yard gain, and Haughton will take its final timeout. That should be the final timeout for Haughton at 2:01. Refresh some scores. Check in on that South Bossier game. Parkway still leads 42-36 in the fourth quarter. So to clarify that onside kick again, there was 2 flags. One was offsides against Haughton, then dead ball penalty, unsportsmanlike against Benton. So the ball is kicked off from the 40. So you mark off the offside penalty, 5 yards against Haughton. It goes back to the 35. Then you enforce the 15-yard penalty against Benton. The ball is spotted at the 50. The official was trying to spot it at the 45 and 40. So it took him about 5 minutes to figure it out. But it's second down and 8. 2:01 remaining in the game. Benton going back to that traditional formation. 3 receivers and a running back. Chambers, I think that's Chambers in there at running back. There's that inside shuttle pass to Case Austin. He's not going to get any ground there. Gets back to the original, Case Austin, back to the original line of scrimmage. Clock will not stop unless there's an injury or Benton takes a timeout. 1:35 and counting down. It's third down and 8. 20 seconds on the snap clock. 1:25 on the game clock. Hands it right up the middle. And he's going to be short of a first down by about 2 yards. So it'll bring up fourth down. I don't know why the clock stopped. Clock should be running. The officials have a crew up in the press box running the game clock, but for some reason have not started it.
Timeout.
Now we're going to have another discussion. They should start the game clock when the white hat waves it.
There was a penalty against Benton.
Okay. That illegal shift was the call. The penalty flag was all the way down here by the Haughton bench at about the 42. That's why we couldn't see it. So if they may have to put some time back on the clock because of the illegal shift penalty. I'm not sure. I think I would deny or decline the penalty if I'm Haughton and make it fourth down instead of third down.
Ball back on the 42-yard line.
Wow. I'm sure someone officiating-wise will review this game. The original play started at the 42. It was going to be 4th down and about 3. But there was a penalty. Illegal shift.
Illegal shift. Against Benton.
Penalty is declined.
Ball is on the 44-yard line of the Tigers.
Who knows? So it's going to be 3rd down and 6. Or is it 4th down? But the ball should, if you take the play, it should be about 4th and 3. Oh, I'm going to need some coffee by the time we finish this game. If you decline the play, you've got to enforce the actual play that happened. This is correct. You chose not to take the penalty, so it's going to be 4th down and 3. Should have never thrown the flag. 4th down and 3. The game clock will start on the snap. Nope, there it goes, on the white hat. I think Benton will take a timeout here as there's 5 seconds on the snap clock. And that's exactly what they're going to do. And the head coach for Benton is not happy.
Timeout. Benton.
We're going to take a 30-second timeout, Cody. We've got 48 seconds remaining in the game. Benton 48, Haughton 40. It's 4th down and 3. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout.
Come on in. I've got your paperwork ready. Just sign right here.
Oh, wow. It's a lot higher than I expected.
It's a great deal, and we've got your monthly payments right where you want them.
Don't be fooled by what's behind the curtain. Before you buy your next auto, check with Carter.
Check with Carter. Check with Carter. Thank you so much. I'm so excited about my new car.
You don't have to thank me. You've had the power all along.
Remember, before you buy your next auto, check with Carter.
All right, coming back out of the timeout. Let's reset this one. It's 4th down and 3. 48 seconds remaining in the game. I think Benton's going to send out their punting unit. And that's exactly what they're going to do. As Petro will come out. Corkin goes deep. It will be deep for Haughton, standing on about a 16-yard line. And we still have discussion going with the white hat on the far sideline with the head coach. The game clock should start on the snap because there was a timeout taken. This game started at 7 o'clock and it's now 10:04. Airline holds a 43-42 lead over Parkway in the 4th quarter. 4th down and 3. They have the punt team out there, but we shall see. High snap over the head of the punter, and there's going to be contact. They cannot advance the ball. Haughton should get the ball around the 35-yard line. Wow. Well, they're gonna spot it. It looks like at the 39. No, who knows? I'm gonna quit assuming. The punt was deflected, which is why there was no roughing the kicker. They're going to spot the ball at the 39. There's 28 seconds to go. Neither team has a timeout. 4 receiver set. Weathersby takes it, rolls to his right, looking downfield, completes it down to the 29 to Johnson. That's going to be right at the first down marker. They've got to stop the clock to move the chains. 22 seconds. Now the clock starts. And Weathersby is going to spike it with 17 seconds. So it'll be second down and 10 from about the 29. That was an awful quick start to the game clock. Usually you let your chains get set, but it is what it is. Peyton Harris, the running back to the right of Weathersby. 4 receiver set. Drops back some pressure, looking towards the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete as Johnson was out of bounds. Johnson went out of bounds, and they could not be the first player to touch the ball coming back in. So it'll bring up third down. That's one of the downsides of lining up close to the sideline, is you can get pushed out of bounds and you cannot touch it, or cannot be the first player to touch it coming back in. Third down, 12 seconds to go. Weathersby drops, looking towards the end zone for Johnson. And a flag in the end zone. It's going to be pass interference with 6 seconds on the clock. Should be around the 15-yard line, the enforcement of the penalty. There'll be one play left. A few fans for Haughton, well, quite a few fans remain for Haughton. They will spot the ball in between the 15 and 16. It'll be first down with 6 seconds to go. Weathersby. Now he's going to be pressured. I thought maybe there was going to be a face mask in there, but apparently not. And that'll be the end of the game. Benton will win this one 48-40. We're going to take our final break. Actually, we're going to take a break here, and we'll come back and give you a recap of the game. Our final tonight, Benton 48, Haughton 40. This is a Haughton football production.
Waffle House, good food fast. From breakfast to dinner, we have you covered. Did you know that FEMA uses Waffle House statistics to determine the extent of damage from a natural disaster? Just one way we are dedicated to serving you. We are currently serving you good food fast in Northwest Louisiana and East Texas with 12 locations. All of our locations are now hiring, so please apply. Online ordering is available at all locations also. Check your local store for hours of operations. Waffle House, good food fast.
At Henson's Carpet One Floor and Home, we want you to be sure that the floor we've created together is as beautiful as the one in your dreams. If not, we'll replace it for free. That's what we call the beautiful guarantee. And we offer an easy-to-understand warranty that gives you a level of protection that is tailored to you.
So come see us today at Henson's.
Come on in. I've got your paperwork ready. Just sign right here.
Oh, wow. It's a lot higher than I expected.
It's a great deal, and we've got your monthly payments right where you want them.
Don't be fooled by what's behind the curtain. Before you buy your next auto, check with Carter.
Check with Carter. Check with Carter. Thank you so much. I'm so excited about my new car.
You don't have to thank me. You've had the power all along.
Remember, before you buy your next auto, check with Carter.
In today's digital age, your website is the first impression you make. At No Limit Web Design, we specialize in responsive, mobile-friendly websites tailored to your business needs. From local SEO to social media marketing, we help you stand out. Need a custom design? We'll build it. Need more traffic? Our SEO strategies put you in front of customers. Call No Limit Web Design today at 318-615-9433.
Well, welcome back to Dak Prescott Field at Harlan Stadium as our final tonight. Benton 48, Haughton 40. A battle between these two teams, a rivalry. Take a look at some scores from around the area real quick. Parkway leads Airline 48-43. Arcadia defeated Glenbrook 35-8. Loyola was a winner 56-26 over Bossier. Huntington defeated Byrd 34-28. Union Parish defeats North Caddo 46-16, and Haynesville was a winner 43-0 over Jonesboro Hodge. We got one more break to take. We'll take it right now, and we'll come back and wrap things up. We'll be back after this 1-minute break. Welcome back to Dak Prescott Field, our final tonight, Benton 48, Haughton 40. This broadcast has been a production of Haughton Football Association. Thank you to our sponsors, which help generate revenue for scholarships for outgoing seniors. Thanks to Ryan Lewis for handling all of the cameras and Cody Temple for video production. Once again, our final score tonight, Benton 48, Haughton 40. Good night, everybody.